Californians pay more than double the national average when it comes to electricity.
Yeah, many will see a spike in their bills over the holidays as they entertain and they take time off work. So all week long, as more people live paycheck to paycheck, consumer investigator Kristine Lazar showing us ways to reduce our bills, and she joins us now with more. We're all looking to save whatever we can.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, it all adds up. And, I'm constantly walking through my house, turning off lights as my kids leave them on. And part of me is like, does this really matter? It does.
It does, absolutely.
It really does. So since 2010, the average annual residential energy bill has skyrocketed by more than 95%. That's according to state supplied data. And unlike other services, you can't shop around for the best deal, but you can take some fairly easy steps to reduce your bill. 'Tis the season to entertain, but when the party's over, you could be left with a higher than usual utility bill. But the happiest time of year doesn't have to be the most expensive. I think a lot of people think, like, what difference is it going to make if I change out my toilets or I change out my light bulbs? How much of a difference can it make?
It can make a huge impact. You have to think about it in the way that every little thing you do is cumulative.
They're not energy efficient at all. These are.
The LADWP walked us through small steps you can take to make a big impact on your bill, starting with where you set your thermostat. Everybody wants to know, what is like the perfect temperature to be setting your house to?
Well, we suggest in the summertime you put it at 78, and in the wintertime you put it at 69.
And be mindful of which light bulbs you use. LED lights are energy efficient. Incandescent lights are not.
If you ever go to touch the light, if it's cool to the touch, you know it's an LED light.
The DWP gives out free energy-efficient bulbs up to 20, and even more if you're a low-income customer. They also have a variety of rebates for energy-efficient appliances. So you're going to save money through the rebate, but also you're saving money because these run smarter.
That's right. Every minute this is plugged in, you're going to be saving money.
You can save money on your water bill, too. So let's talk about the toilet. What about this one?
This toilet is using too much water. We don't recommend these toilets anymore. This is 1.6 gallons per flush.
The DWP suggests a toilet that uses 0.8 gallons per flush, half of what this one uses. And its rebate program covers most, if not all, of what a new energy-efficient toilet will cost you. For your shower head, it shouldn't exceed more than 1.5 gallons per minute. The DWP also showed us how to check for insulation issues.
What we see here is we see that there's some weather stripping around the door. Looks like we could remove it and replace it. Looks like it's getting old and it's weather. I don't know if it's really doing the trick anymore. We're also looking for holes, cavities where cold air or warm air can escape. So we would recommend to patch these holes right here.
But the biggest driver of your DWP bill can typically be your pool and your lawn. For your pool, the DWP recommends a variable speed pool pump, which should only run 4 hours a day at most.
A lot of the pool pumps are one speed, and it's a high speed.
Meaning it works harder than it needs to. And when it comes to your lawn?
So the lawn is probably the biggest user of water.
The DWP offers $5 a square foot up to $25,000 if you replace your lawn with sustainable low water landscape. But if these options sound overwhelming, the DWP's Home Energy Improvement Program offers customers a free assessment at their home. They do the work for you.
They will walk through, look at your lighting, they'll look at your appliances, they'll make recommendations, anything to help you save money, and they'll actually come back and set up a second appointment. Well, they'll help replace some of those things for you.
And the DWP wants everyone to know that they do offer payment plans if you're behind on your bill, and if you're at risk of having it shut off, call them. They say they can offer a payment extension up to 24 months. They can also see if you're eligible for reduced energy costs if you're low income or a senior. There's also a program to kind of spread out the costs so you're not paying like more in the winter or the summer, and you kind of have like a more
even.
Even, yes, throughout the month. So there are options out there.
It's funny you were talking about the light fixtures. My mom, what she does is she unplugs everything.
Really?
All the time. I'm like, Mom, this is so annoying. You got to plug it in. She's like, well, I'm saving money. And I'm like, okay, Mom.
Listen to your mother.
But
there are some things that like are phantom drains, right? Like gaming systems. You should unplug those when you're not using them because they drain a lot of power.
I know, but you can't get the kids to turn off the light switches. How am I going to get them to unplug the video game system?
Well, that's me down there pulling it out.
That's why you're always tired.
Yes, very
Kristine,
true.
thank you.